Alright guys, hi, it's me, it's Rob from DeathRain333 on YouTube, and I just uploaded a video for Custom Firmware 6.35PRO-A on how to install it. Now I'm gonna talk about how to install it because just in case you wanna, if you watch this video, this is how you install it. I have the video up right now, so this is the quick rundown. So you have to be on official firmware 6.35 in order to do this. It works with all PSP models, PSP 1000s, 2000s, 2000s the version 2, the 3000, and the PSP Go. Both versions. So, basically, you have to be on 6.35 official firmware. And so if you're on custom firmware 5.00 or 5.50, just take an official Sony firmware update 6.35, update to official firmware 6.35, and then you're good. If you're above 6.35, like for an example, custom firmware 637-ME, and you want this custom firmware, use Hellcat's Recovery Flasher version 1.65, and use that to downgrade to 5.00 M33-6, and then update your firmware to 6.35 official. Now, if you're on official firmware and you're on 6.37, you're going to need to get the hen for that and run the Hellcat's Recovery Flasher after you activate the hen, and then downgrade to 5.00 M33-6, flash install it, and then update to 6.35. So, downgrading and updating is basically what you need to do in order to get to 6.35 official firmware. After that, you're going to need to get the 6.35 Pro hen. I have the link on the video for the official firmware, or for the Custom Firmware Pro-A. So, download the hen, put the hen in a folder named Pro Hen, 6.35 Pro Hen, all in caps, and put that in the PSP game folder, and put the e-boot that I have for you for download in that folder, and go to your XMB, run the hen. You're not going to see anything on the screen, just wait for it to return to the XMB on its own. And then if you check your firmware, it'll say 6.35 Pro. That means the hen is enabled. Then after that, use the Pro-A update to lock in the custom firmware, which basically you're just going to take the 6.35 Pro update folder that I have for you for the download, drag that into the PSP game folder, run it in the XMB, and you're good. And this is going to be the review on this firmware. So let's power up this PSP here and take a look. Alright, so here's PSP, and we're looking at the system update, USB settings, or USB connection, video settings, photo settings, system settings. If you go to system settings and system information, you can see I'm on 6.35 Pro-A. Now, theme settings, there's no CXMB for 3.5 yet, or no, is there? I think there might be. I'll figure it out. I know there's not one for 6.37 though, not yet. Date and time settings, power settings, sound settings, all the basics. You have digital comics in the extras, still the camera, and you have this music unlimited powered by I don't even know. Curiosity? I don't know. It's coming soon though. It's not out yet. Sends me channels, obviously. Video, game, internet browser, and the PlayStation Network. You don't need a PSN enabler for this because we have updated our firmware. Now let's take a look at the VSH menu. So this is what it looks like here. You have the want to focus. There you go. Alright, you have the CPU clock XMB. You can overclock it. Also for game. USB device. UMD ISO mode. The M33 driver, obviously. XMB plugins enabled. Shortcuts, pretty much, so you don't have to go to your recovery menu. games plugins, pops plugins, USB charge, hide MAC address, skip game boot, that's new, hide pick, don't know what that is, I think that hides the pictures for the games, flash protect, that protects your flash from crashing, which that is a really good thing, fake region, another shortcut, and shutdown device and everything else. So let's scroll down here to reset device and reset this and hold down the R trigger to go to the recovery menu. As you see, there's no recovery menu. And the custom firmware is no longer there. So this works like a hen, but for an example, like when you turn off your system, it's not going to lose the custom firmware. So all you need to do is just run the hen enabler, like so. For example, I'll do it right now. Then you just wait. Comes back to the XMB. Go to the game memory stick. Well, let's go over here. Go to system settings. Scroll all the way to the bottom. System information. 6.35PRO, that's what it should say. Come all the way back over to game. Go to the memory stick, scroll down, run the Pro-A installer, hit X to launch the custom firmware, press X to start custom firmware, no reboot required. And your custom firmware is up and running again. So, system settings, system information, 6.35PRO-A. So there you have it. That's the review on 6.35PRO-A. Basically, has no recovery menu. It is a hen. But you don't have to worry about it crashing out too much. So it's a really good firmware, and I'd say stick with it. So yeah, that's about it. Enjoy this new custom firmware. Watch my other video on my channel about installing this firmware, and it'll give you the 3 download links that you need and everything. So cool, guys, take it easy. Rate, subscribe, ask me questions, leave a comment. Got any recommendations for any other videos? Let me know. I'll get back at you, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.